No, I don't. I'm not eating nothing. I'll probably rubbing my beard or something.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden
Yeah,
18
buddy,
on
let's
EA
do it.
Sports. We should have a good one on tap here today. It's the Saints coming in at
Good luck,
4-7,
man.
going up against the Eagles, who come in at 12-0.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the New Orleans Saints. Doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. To throw on second down, here's Webb. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And a great spot to start this drive from here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call partner. Hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
Shit, what's the move?
Will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage.
Gotta get in this bitch. Let's go, y'all.
Maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do it,
And
shit.
he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good play, sir.
Appreciate it.
Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take
Oh, my Lord.
you have to be careful about
Oh,
too cautious.
fuck. Come on, we got to stay on.
It was wide open.
Oh, that's not Carson?
A nice pick up there of
No.
yards, and it'll move the sticks.
What, you got rid of Carson?
No, he's hurt.
Oh, okay.
He's out for the next 8 games.
On 1st and 10, Webb. And it pops free. The The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
All right, here we go. Green, 39 upper. Detroit.
Back to the air on second down. Webb, he's going to launch this. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now they'll run it on the top.
Oh, come on, I couldn't turn. Ah, shit, he's too fast. Oh, I'm supposed to turn up the field on that one, man. Fuck.
They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Hey, you can pretty much call them all out, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, his agility is probably, like, he's fast. So, you know, you got to, you can't be sprinting while you're trying to make cuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't do it right, basically, is what I'm saying.
Kessler now off the bootleg.
Oh!
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, you faggots.
Already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Uh-oh. I don't like this defense. I'm going to see what we can do about it, though. Maybe we can put somebody in motion. Yeah, let's do that.
And he motions the wide receiver. Throwing his Kessler on third down. And that is incomplete. Charles, that's an important third down stop. You don't want to spot him two touchdowns here early.
Couldn't do nothing with that.
Momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you.
Damn, I can't make this field goal from here.
And force a decision on fourth down. That's big for the defense.
I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Oh, fuck.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They're ready now for 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one's going to
be you waiting for it, shit.
Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Here we go now.
A play fake, now Webb. It's complete to Flanner. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, shit.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks?
Damn. How many you got now?
I don't even remember. I don't know.
I just heard him say he continues to write the record book on season sacks.
Yeah, I don't know how many he got. He got over 22 apparently, but he had 18 in like week 8, so I don't know.
And incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That
I think, yeah, matter of fact, I think he had like 20 in week 8, so he's probably well over the fucking sack record right now.
Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Yep.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom, line it.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing on 3rd and long. Well,
Get that son bitch! Damn!
The 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That'll be a gain of 16, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to
that
set
kick
up
was
a
all
possible
off.
field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington.
Yeah, we both
And the
missed one.
Redskins there out to an early lead. Kirk Cousins, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one. A first down throw for Kessler. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Oh, where's the flag, ref?
But couldn't connect.
Some bullshit.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now Kessler. And Jeffrey's got it. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback. And still
No!
Touchdown.
Good play, good play.
A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one.
Did I get the flag? Looked like he was running into the kicker.
No, I missed that kicker.
Who was that? Oh, what position was that?
Actually intimidating defenses because
I
they're
fucking don't know, dude. I don't know nothing about special teams.
How they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They go play action here on first down.
Oh, shit.
And down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Get your ass across the line.
And what in the world?
You spiked it?
He just heard a whistle there or what, but for some
Stop the
reason,
clock. One extra play.
football.
Yeah, but it's the first quarter. It's not the end of the half. It's the end of the quarter. That didn't do you any good. That just fucked you all the way up. Really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Webb flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah, you don't do that at the end of, you do that, you can do that at the end of the half. You know what I'm saying? Or at the end of, not at the end of the quarter, you were going to still maintain the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
That's probably not the smartest thing to do, but okay.
Wait, you can see what I'm picking?
I can see that you're going. Yeah, I mean, I have to be able to, they have to show me what personnel you have out there. They don't show me your play. They show me the personnel because I have to be able to put out personnel out there. You dig what I'm saying?
Got you. So kind of like the suggested one then.
I can't really hear you.
So kind of like the suggested.
Yeah, just watch when I'm on offense. If you let me pick my play first, you'll see it pop up. It's going to show you the personnel, like 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, whatever. So when you did that, I knew damn well you wasn't punting. You know what I mean? Oh.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have.
All right, let's try to run this ball a little bit, man. Get some momentum going here.
Getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now they'll run.
Good job. Got my run down. I don't like this shit.
37-yard line.
See, if you wait till I pick my play, then you'll see. Yeah, no, you already picked yours, but yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I will next time.
No, that's all good.
Yeah, I didn't want to see
On second down, here's Kelsey.
Oh shit, he was open. Oh, come on and block, god damn it.
Leading the surge there, he drops in for a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way.
Oh, yeah, you fucked up right there, but.
Coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Oh, no, I didn't wait long enough. Oh, he got it, though.
He did.
Damn.
Kept his damn hands on it.
I got antsy. Oh, man.
Oh, what happened there? Dislocated.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They made the appropriate
I panicked on that blitz.
Line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Do I have to back out of concept to see?
I don't know. No, yeah, you might. I don't know all that because I don't pick plays like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just stay in the regular format that normally comes up. But it should show you anyway. Once I pick my play, it should show you. You know, it should still show you. Like if you wait a second, because you get time after I pick my play. So, all right, I just picked. Now you should be able to see. I have look down in your right corner. Yeah. Right or left corner, wherever it's at.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
So honestly, though, I'm pretty good at defense, though.
Yeah, defense is alright. Not bad.
I definitely make mistakes with that coverage. I have a hard time at center.
Yeah, that just happened. I saw you bring them safeties down. So once you brought them safeties down, I knew my receiver could have a chance to beat the corner one-on-one. I'm gonna throw it up.
But it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Kessler.
Jesus. I'm gonna hit him.
No, what is he doing? I hate when they do that shit when you get to the line of scrimmage and they tiptoe. All he had to do was just keep fucking running. That was a touchdown.
It's like
Come
if
on,
you're
man.
running, stop at the line of scrimmage and then
Tiptoeing at the goddamn line of scrimmage. I know where the line of scrimmage is, motherfucker. I don't need no help. Shit.
Into positive yardage.
And his kick here.
Damn, man.
And the lead will grow. It's now 17.
There's nobody even there to fucking throw the ball to.
And he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
Unfortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by and you don't get that chance at all. So you keep it with you till the next time you take the field.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
shit, that close
and
play.
all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star or veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line now, look at 56. No, check. Patriot.
They run a draw here on 2nd down.
Oh.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Set. Blue line.
Off play action, it's Webb. Dancing to his left. And an alley to right. And it caught it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Now we had the fumble. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Something wrong with my joystick. You see how he slowed down and stopped running?
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I had to click it in real quick.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays,
It gets stuck in. I got to check it every once in a while and pull it out. You know, stick it back in.
Get those little things, man.
Oh, no.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they
I'm
will
a mod you
send this
control it
one
for
away.
Christmas. This will be your present.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm heavy-handed.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Oh, shit.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Off the bootleg. Webb.
Fucking A. I'm always doing that shit. Alright, man. God damn.
What the fuck is wrong with my joystick? Oh, that was a pick six, man. What the fuck? Hold up, man. Hold up.
Alright. Yeah, I saw that. This dude's doing this like weird.
Damn. Alright, I'm ready. That was such a pick six, man. What the fuck?
That was, man. I give you credit for that. But I saw what happened.
Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating
You try pulling the stick out a little?
Huh? I can't really hear you.
Try pulling the stick out a little.
Yeah, no, I do that. I do that the whole game.
Very good field position.
Okay.
After the interception, here's Kessler. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Kessler looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Kessler.
Oh, he was open too. Good play, man. Shit.
3rd and goal they decided to throw for, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Oh shit! What the fuck? I had
Good.
that.
Around the NFL, they're into the 2nd quarter in the Meadowlands. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. Dak Prescott with 2 first-half touchdown passes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as
Thought you almost took that back.
To the 27. Now the Saints, they trot their offense.
I've only done
here.
that twice.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation?
In the game, and one of them was against the Browns, so it doesn't count.
With just a little time, do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. If it's not one guy, it's another with this defense. I mean, this is the #1 unit against the rush in the entire NFL. They know how to cover for each other, and yeah, they've got great players. They also have very dependable players, too.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun. It's Webb.
Oh, good one.
Right side.
Thank you.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Oh shit, I'm out of time. Fuck.
The final shot before break. Webb. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, damn. I could
Could
have cut straight up the field. Oh, that was such a touchdown. God damn it.
Come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Okay, so what do I hit to get those?
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask.
Like, what am I hitting for the
That's
face
gonna be
mask?
15 yards.
Now they'll run the toss.
He was there too. I could have. He's just so fast, man. I got to get used to it. Fast ass running backs.
Gaps increases to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one.
You gotta wait for them blocks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait for them holes to develop and them blocks to develop. And they so fast, it's kind of hard.
Right. Did you hear the question though?
What?
How am I getting those face masks?
Oh, well, I don't think it's anything. It's just, yeah, it's just the way that it's just the way that they're trying to tackle in that situation. And it's usually with faster people they try to do that. And it's just the way you're trying to tackle. That's all. You just got to look at it.
You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And this is caught by Jackson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Reggie
A
Jackson.
solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard, here we go! Leopard! Blue Lightning! Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
Kessler throwing now. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Jeez, she's
So
got
they took a shot on 1st down, but
Good play,
couldn't
good play.
connect.
He didn't drag his feet, the fucking bastard.
damn.
That was a touchdown, man.
That was.
He's
Fuck.
not hurried. He's not hit. And
Good morning, bud.
incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just
You
going to
gotta get
shake
ready
his
for
head,
school
not be
on
able
that
to
one.
believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Kessler. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They stare up now at a 3rd and long. Kessler and company needing something big after the sack.
Here we go now!
Working from the gun, Kessler. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And no, it doesn't get there. Gets the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about...
Man, my kicker's sucking this year, man.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
No, he's good. He's just having a bad year. I ain't gonna get rid of him.
And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot to fix.
He was good last year. I think he got best kicker last year. I'm not sure.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh shit.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down following the run. Now they'll run on the draw.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Dead in his tracks.
Brian need to go home.
Line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Off-play action. Webb. And an alley to run. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now a first down throw. Webb. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Damn it. He should have caught that shit.
I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if
Come on, man.
him. I don't know if he just
That was a pick 6 as fast as he is.
Intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
My controller just died. What the fuck?
First down and 10
That was a good
for
play.
the offensive group. Webb now from the gun.
Oh!
Get the fuck out of here with that, man. What was that going?
Yeah, buddy.
That shit don't make no sense.
Touchdown, Eagles.
I want to see that.
Now remember, this is the number
Go ahead.
1 defense
You
in the National Football League.
No, you can look at the replay.
Shows that they set an aggressive.
It don't really do those when you play head to head. You gotta wait for the yeah, you gotta wait. Okay.
Not just getting after the quarterback,
Alright.
but the ball's
Okay.
Oh, it's on you though.
Yeah. You can't really. For some reason, the head to head they don't allow you to go into the replays and take up time because you know you only got a couple of pauses and shit anyway. So.
For the point after. And the lead grows even larger.
Yeah, I had to wait. I had to wait because I seen the dude drop it. My man was right there, so once it hit his hand, I had to stay. You gotta always be ready, man. Kept my hands on the joystick. I think that's his second one. That's his second pick 6 in this game.
This one's in the air.
That's the same guy from last time?
Yeah, from the first pick 6. Yeah. My number 4 corner.
He'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Man, doing you justice.
Yeah, I think it is a contract year for him.
And they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Yep, I see it.
From the gun, Webb. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 28. It's
I thought I was going to pick that shit up.
Fourth down.
I was waiting for that.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead now.
What? Why does it keep doing? I don't understand why it keeps picking. This is not what I'm trying to pick.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15.
Yeah, he grabbed it too early.
Philadelphia getting sent to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On second down, Kessler. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line.
I tried to throw that motherfucker away. Even nobody was open. Damn.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They stare up now at a 3rd and long. Kessler and company needing something big after the sack. Now Kessler seeing something he doesn't
I'm about to,
like, so
after this, after this third quarter, I'm about to put my back up to.
Still in the third quarter. We'll see if that
I ain't about to let you hurt my whole motherfucking team up.
Am I hurting your team?
No. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a game. It doesn't matter if they get. This is just my strategy. It's week 14. I need them dudes.
Oh yeah.
3rd and long. It's Kessler.
Oh my God. Should have just ran the ball.
And that's his safety. So the defense does
Good
their
job.
They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
But that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, get the ball back for your offense, and tell them,
damn.
let's go. We're in the game now.
Taken in at the 11. And an alley to run. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Good.
They run a draw here on second down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The Saints on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. yardage, brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Got to try it here. He's back to throw, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like...
But to put my backups in, man. Don't nobody get hurt. I waited too long. Yeah, I know, so I gotta do it in between, yeah. Try to get you to, quit and shit like that. They do all that. Okay, I'm good. I'm waiting on you. Circle.
They've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
What is it? Oh, hell yeah.
Like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact.
Hey, yeah, my bad yesterday, man. I was fucked up, man. I was on one, yo. I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking today. I'm good.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Sullivan. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the...
Get hit circle.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And here now it's 2nd and goal, ball on the 7.
Oh, come on.
Around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now
I didn't jump, he tripped.
Go to the air.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never
Good job,
have too
second
much.
team.
So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. Now they try the right side here. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on 3rd down. Webb, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
What the
And
fuck?
my goodness,
Whoa. What kind of shit? I
interception.
ain't never seen no shit like that. Did you really just swap that like 5 yards to another guy?
40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly.
Yeah, I
Good
guess,
play, man. Good play.
Between
I guess
last
it
week and
did.
this week after that one.
I have not seen that before. Please tell me you're recording this game.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's some crazy fucking shit. You came up and swatted it to your other player.
Oh, you can't circle.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Let's go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Back to throw. Sullivan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. From the gun, Webb finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, it's Webb. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 40. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
No,
It's almost a runaway.
I mean, shit, I lose games, you know, just
Stop this. They got full momentum going.
when I just gotta attack, you know what I mean? Because motherfuckers be coming back and shit, I can't have that.
Lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
What did you say? What did you say? Maybe I heard you wrong.
Send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, but I mean, I lose too, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends, because I live and die with my system. I don't really change much, so if you can figure it out, then, you know, you have to force me to change.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On 1st and 10, Webb. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, same guy.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now.
Well, I don't know if he wasn't the last one. He wasn't the last one, but that's the one that got 2 pick sixes. Because Sidney Jones,
that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them
hold
to
up.
win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him.
Sidney Jones got one too, I think. So.
A fourth quarter score, meanwhile, from Kansas City. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago.
But he has 3 though.
There. Patrick Mahomes, a touchdown pass to help lead the way. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. Looks like he'll throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play.
Yo, my bad, man. That was a great touchdown. I had to try to get that, man. I had to try to get that.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point.
That was my backup quarterback. I had to get him on the board, get his confidence up.
A fairly lopsided victory. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Baltimore.
Crab cakes will be waiting for us, partners. We head to the airport.
Heck yeah.
8 takeaways.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the...
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the former USC Trojan. It's Cody Kessler.
Just 3 weeks of games left in the NFL regular season. What's it going to take for him to win the MVP? What's it going to take?
Whatever it is, if he wants to strengthen that candidacy, no time like the present.
Yeah, and let me tell you what I think. Not only does he have to play the clean game, no picks, things of that nature, he has to have at least one significant play that we'll talk about all next week. That'll really give him a higher profile.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Well, yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
2nd down following the run. From the shotgun, Kessler. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A nice gain of 21 yards.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 7 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates
That's
for his
terrible. I
team?
can't
Not
believe
just the
that
points
shit
on the
happened
board,
on my watch.
but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now Kessler throwing on second down. And he fires one incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
So a second down incomplete. Now brings up third down.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Shotgun snap, Kessler. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, for touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. Oh, and now he bowls it over. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, that's right.
And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback. Yardage brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that'll back him up 5. To throw on second down. Avery caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Operating from the gun, Avery, and that is incomplete.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like throwing backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
With it is Jackson. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On 2nd down, here's Kessler. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. As we take a look at the playoff picture, and certainly a lot of jostling still to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
Yeah, exciting for us because we get to talk about it, and, you know, at the end of the day, 6 teams are going to go from each conference, and guess what? We're going to have a playoff. But nerve-wracking for all the people involved, all the teams, because their goal is to get there. And anything less than that makes the season a disappointment. So they've got to be primed now for a big finish to their season.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Off the play fake, Avery. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. Jameis Winston, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one. On 3rd and 2, Avery, and that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where you're
Oh, supposed to be a juke. Come on.
Because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
All right, here we go. 3,
On 3rd down, Kessler going deep downfield for Ross. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it.
Come on, man.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
hurry up, here we go. Detroit, Detroit.
So they will go for it. Now Kessler. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 yards on the pickup there. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out on a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it?
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now out come the Giants.
And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On first down, Avery. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I won't wait till the season's over, but he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
Looking to throw on second down. Avery. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing on third and long. Avery. Complete. He finds Brate. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Come on, defense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw on second down, Avery. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner.
He finds Beckham complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first and 10, Avery. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Looking to throw. Avery. And Brate has it over the middle. And down inside the 15.
Come on, D.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. And how about this last
Come on.
play?
Look at that pick six.
Picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Back to throw. Avery. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And his kick is good.
Some bullshit.
A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Returning it, John Ross. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Looking to throw on first is Kessler. He's going to let this one go deep. He couldn't quite hold it.
Come on, John Ross.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Kessler will try again on second down. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. First and 10, here's Kessler. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Kessler will throw again. He's going to air one out.
Oh, come on.
9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Let's go.
And again, they'll throw with Kessler. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Eagles are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Giants didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. First and 10, the hurry throw would be picked off. Giants will end up returning it for a touchdown as they get out to a 7-0 lead. Down to the middle of the first. Kessler's on target here, and a quick 3-play drive ends with the score as that'll tie the score at 7-all. Eagles with the ball midway through the second. Frazier's got it on the run, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. As they move out in front, 10-7. We move late into the second. Kessler's going to complete the pass into coverage, and he ends up at the 39-yard line before he stopped on the play. That'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's send it back up to Brandon and Charles in Philly.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. That'll go as a loss of 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw. Avery to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. Throwing on third and long. Avery. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
The punter wing is on as he sends this one away. Able to fight through one tackle. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Going deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 44 yards.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did. It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Now Kessler, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Scooby Wright coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. But they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation.
Oh, it took me all the way out of field goal range. Come on.
In there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or they're out.
Pressure comes, and the Giants block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you. No however form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackle, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. To throw on 3rd down. Avery throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense, and over the post.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And out and out come the Eagles. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Kessler. He sets to fire deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Throwing is Kessler on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And again this time to the tailback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 3rd down, it's Frazier, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loaded.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down. Avery throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Looking to throw on second down. Avery over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On first down, Avery. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 15-yard line. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And break. The tight end's got it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
To throw on 2nd down, Avery. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Myles Garrett. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So you knew one way or another that you needed 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish that? You can onside kick it, or remember, since you've got all 3 timeouts, you can still kick it deep and try to play defense.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we got them set up so well for play action, and now's the time to take a shot. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Eagles on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Let's go.
Kessler the throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets